Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Would it be an AFR stream if my game didn't crash? I think not. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 6th round, I believe, of AFR as I rejoin the game. Just give me a second here. Hello, Tim. Hello, Nick. Glad you could make it. And all the Do Not Do supporters. Can Joe Singers get points again here today in Germany? We will find out today. May just be me today in the commentary box, but that's okay. I will keep you all entertained if my game ever decides to load. There we are. We're back in. 11 minutes left in quali. Let's see what I missed. Phil Lanky currently the only time setter. Interesting. Sven Hjilhud only good enough for P11 with no time set. It wouldn't be an AFR stream if I didn't start streaming after the session starts. That's okay, gotta keep you guys guessing. Just kidding. So yeah, Phil Lanky currently fastest with a 30.2. Rest of the grid over a second and a half behind him. So yeah, maybe Sven is washed. Let's get a nice F6 Halo cam. Into the hairpin goes Sven. I will check now if he is on a hot lap or not. Mr. Hjilhud is on an out lap. So we will come back to him. Florian crosses the line 2 seconds off his teammate. Make sure to go back to the pits with the safety car. It also wouldn't be an AFR stream if safety car didn't cause a safety car. Ironic, isn't it? Well, not the most full grid today. Nothing like Silverstone, 20 car grid, but around 12, 13 drivers. Not bad. Not a bad turnout. So yeah, where is Dudu Nadzu at? Currently out Chester Chomper line. Dudu Nadzu is... Oh, that's a Mercedes off into turn 1. Hopefully doesn't impede anybody. Oh my goodness, nearly collects the BMW there. Sends somebody off. I think that's Phil Lanky. Gets thrown around. No, that's not Phil Lanky. That would be Florian GT. Did he get impeded on a hot lap? Let's see. Florian... No, is also on an out lap. So Sven is currently started a flyer. So let's see what he can do. Red Bull getting out of the way there. Yeah, these cars got some good physics. May not be accurate to the current spec, but RSS makes some good stuff. But thank you everybody for tuning in. Again, I am Adrian, your host with the most. Oh, Sven getting a bit squirrely there on the exit of the hairpin into the Schumacher S's now. Wonder if that's going to cost him. Got a bit of traffic ahead. Gets straight out of the way for him. I think that's Dudu Nadzu. Oh, Sven, little iffy there coming onto the back straight. Let's see how he takes the chicane. Very good chicane. Flies right through it, braking for the final corner. Very nice. See if he can get a clean exit. Rides the curb, uses all the track, gets across the line, and that is good enough for pole. Half a second faster than Phil Lanky. This guy must be using Track Titan. Track Titan is our beautiful sponsor. They offer a great service that lets you improve your lap times by giving you personalized data on your inputs. So if you're interested in them, be sure to check them out at tracktitan.io and check out our Discord if you want a discount on it. All our members get discounts on Track Titan services. So let's continue. Let's see. Chester Chomper doesn't seem to be utilizing Track Titan because he's 31 seconds off pace. Williams going to need to not take turn 1 like, oh yeah, no, see, Chester's just struggling with the Williams today. But all he needs to do is beat, I think, 3, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, No, yeah, so 3 drivers will be eliminated today, I believe. My calculations are correct. So currently Chester is safe with his 31 seconds off pole. But that's fine. So Sven, actually, as I was talking, has gotten overtaken by the German himself, Phil Lanke, has gone fastest with a 29.6, only 3/100ths off of Sven. Wow. Chris O'Connor now, also getting himself up there, better than his previous performance in Silverstone. Good enough for a P3 here in the first qualifying session. Let us take a look at the timings. Who is on a hot lap? It would be Chris. Chris is on a hot lap, as well as Sean Fitzgerald in the Aston Martin. So let's take a look at Sean. Just started his. Oh, just behind Chris. Maybe looking to use some of that slipstream action. We will see. But yeah, currently the top 2 are over a second ahead of everybody else. Chester Chomper now across the line. Does he improve? He does. Good enough for P7. Just nearly overtakes Founds in P6. So not a bad time for him. Pushes the other BMW down to P8. And from everybody in the chat, Nick, they would like to wish you a happy German birthday. So happy birthday, how do you say it? Alles gut zum Geburtstag. Ja, Nick. So Florian GT getting followed closely by, is that Sven? That is Sven, who is on a hot lap. No, he's not on a hot lap. But Sven gonna put the pressure on the BMW. Getting a taste of what the race is gonna be like today. Let's see, is Florian on a hot lap though? It's interesting. Florian is not on a hot lap, so these guys are just having a friendly tussle. Well, let's see now. Chris crossed the line, but did not improve on that lap, so not what he wants. Who was behind him? That would be Sean Fitzgerald, who also must have messed up his lap because no time has been set. Big birthday vibes here in Germany for your race control. I'm gonna remind the drivers, please practice the entry. James Turner now has split the Ferraris and has gone P4. Way to see him back in action, so that's a good lap from him. Again, nobody seems to be getting close to the top 2 runners here. But let's see what Sven can do now on his second hot lap. Ali Bijani, sorry, has gone P5, so the reserve in the Williams this week. Looking pretty good. So yeah, let's see what we got. Danny Hernandez looks to be starting a hot lap. Yes, indeed. Currently in the danger zone with his teammate Joe Singer's also in the danger zone. Nick is wearing his birthday suit during stream. Glad we don't have webcams on. But let's see, Sven now.
Birthday suit?
Oh yes, Tim is hoping you're wearing your birthday suit on your birthday.
Yeah.
We got an A firm on the birthday suit, A firm. Oliver Founds also improves. Goes up into P6, just 1 spot behind his teammate. But this guy here, can he reclaim pole? Well, it's only Q1. Doesn't really matter, but this will set tires for top 10, so let's see what the pace is looking like for Sven. Phil on an outlap. Where is Phil? I believe Phil is in the pits. Yes, indeed. So Sven now across the line, I believe, and flies past Phil to go half a second faster, nearly into the 28th on the medium compound tires. So that's gonna be a tough time to beat. As nearly 2 seconds off is Chris in P3. He's got to find some time. Can he keep it together? Again, seems to be comfortably into Q2, but nonetheless, and Danny Hernandez now goes P3, overtaking Chris.
I have to say, Phil Lanke and Sven just in a league of their own, 1.2 seconds faster.
Absolutely.
Is Phil Lanke than P3.
Yeah, I mean, it is his home Grand Prix, so maybe he's put in the work to get on pole, but Sven's not going to make it easy for him today. But old Chris getting a bit squirmy there on the curb into the final corner. A little bit squirmy on the exit as he crossed the line now for a reclamation of P3. Good lap from him. Again, still good, but the top two are just in a different world as of right now. So who has not set a time? Sean Fitzgerald still not able to set a time. Let's see, is he on a hot lap? Sean Fitzgerald is on an out lap, so he's struggling to even just get a lap in. Ismail as well, also on an out lap, so they're only going to have one more chance to set a time here. And Florian, surprisingly, in the danger zone, even though he has set a time. Not good for him, and oh, look who it is, Pierluigi, hello! Buongiorno! Grazie ragazzi, forza Ferrari! Zudu Nazu supporters are showing up in the chat.
No, I just realized Sean Fitzgerald is yet to set a time still.
Yeah. Did just note that to the viewers. But it's okay, we like repetition. Alright, gonna get him.
Drivers, pit lane exit is now closed. No more time to set laps. Pit lane exit closed.
As you hear our race control announcing the closure of the pit lane. Let's see, can Sean set a lap? We know he's got pace. Oh, and Matthew Gaultier has just overtaken his teammate for P3. So the Ferrari's looking pretty good today. Gabriel, buongiorno. So let's see, Sean Fitzgerald, Ismail Ublo, Florian GT at risk of being eliminated in our 2 qualifying session layout. Let's see what they can do. So currently Sven still fastest, sitting in pits, doesn't want to use any more stamina than needed before the race. Same with Phil. These guys are just waiting for the next session. But these bottom 3 are giving everything they got to get out of the bottom elimination zone. So let's see here. It's Ismail, I think, is on a... Let's watch the line. I believe there's 10 seconds left. 8. Mine's a bit off. 5, 4, 3. Okay, Nick. Oliver Founds is the last car to set a time. So we will take...
Qualifying over, no more laps. That's qualifying over, finishing on lap.
Decent chicane from Sean. Can he get the final corner right? Braking very late. Nicely done. This could be a good one. Corrects the oversteer and across the line. Good enough to get him out of the bottom. That sends Florian GT down. Somebody must have left. Joe Singers has left the session, so I'm not sure where that puts him. Maybe he is out. Maybe he's safe. I have...
Joe Singer has a 31.461. That would put him outside of top 10.
So maybe that is why he left. So as the drivers leave, I am quite unaware of what times they're setting. So Ismail also not setting a time. Or he does set a time, but I think that's not good enough for him.
Yeah, Ismail was first of all drivers with a 31.9.
So that's going to be Ismail, Sean, and I think Joe Singer's out of the first session. So we will be back for the restart in Q2, the final session. We will be back very soon. Alrighty. We are back for the final session here in Germany. No, 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 not like this. Why? I was already streaming. Oh, we're gonna miss the restart, but we will be joining again. Why does this always happen?
Pit lane open. Pit lane open. Pit exit, sorry.
Oh, we are joining again, folks. Stand by. This time we won't miss any hot laps, though, so that's nice. Yeah, AC doesn't like to be on when stream is on, I guess. Anyway, let's get back at it, shall we? Alright, we are in. 7, take a look at the nice weather we're having today, and get on board with current fastest guy, Sven Hilhud, with the 29 flat. Time to beat for these guys. Nobody wasting any time, everybody getting out. Got a bit of traffic going on. Let's see, what should we use F1 for? Alright, here. 3. Alright, not gonna miss any action today. So, 10 cars on track. Good to see the reserve Ali Bijani in P10 currently. Nonetheless, made it to the next session, so that is what he wants. Both Williams making it to the next session. And wow, getting a bit feisty there as Sven gets sent off by a Red Bull. For sorry, that would be good. So Connor in the Ferrari just sends Sven off. Maybe to put some grass on his tires, who knows. But let's see how he comes back. First one across the line, Matthew Gaultier, who got himself up into P3 in the last session. Not sure if he held it, but it was P3 at one point. Oh boy, it's gonna be a spicy one. Let's see what these guys can do. Let's see what the pace that Sven has if he's gonna catch up to anybody on this lap. I think he's left a good enough distance to Chris. Yeah, he has. Getting all the track there. Wow. A bit of oversteer there. Oh, Sven is getting a bit squirmy there. That could be good for Phil. He's his biggest rival, but I don't know. In the last session, Sven was 5/10 faster than this guy right here, Phil Lanky, in the BMW Motorsport. This is a race Phil wants to win, home track in the German car with a German driver. What can Phil do today? But let's see where Matthew is on track. I think coming up to the chicane now. Yes, indeed. How does he manage? Very nice. Just a little bit of curb. As you know, those curbs are not friendly with these cars. Oh, goes a bit wide, but gets a good exit. Very good exit for Matthew. That's going to be a good lap, I think. Across the line for a 29.2. Only 2/10 off of Sven's personal best. At least in the last session. James across the line, 6/10 slower. Florian across the line, nearly a second slower. Chris across the line is a second slower. And Sven goes a 28.4. That is half a second faster than what he sent in Q1. Wow, so those soft tires playing a major role here. Rest of the grid now coming across the line. Danny Hernandez P3 with a time that is 1.3 seconds slower. Phil Lanky only a 10th off of that flyer from Sven. Wow. So Phil putting in a very good time. Can he give Sven some much needed pressure this race? Looks like he is in qualifying. We have new words in the chat that I do not know. Where is Biagio? Not sure what a Biagio is, but he is currently out. Joe Singers is not in this session as he did the big slow. But let's see what we got. So Ali Bijani, the current slowest time that has actually been set. All Chester and Fitzgerald have. Don't believe they're on hot laps, but we are checking. Chester is not, neither is Sean. So these guys now starting a hot lap. We will look at Chester's career with great interest. Into turn 1, braking right at the curb. hugging the inside corner much better than the last time we watched him. No wheel spin. How does he take turn 2? Bit wide, uses a little less curb than I thought he would. Braking early, not too early on the throttle. Keeping the car nice and stable, doesn't want to risk oversteering it into the wall. Biagio Dudunadzo. My God, Mustasain. Alright, what do we got here? Phil now starting a hot lap. Will he get impeded by Bijani? No, he won't. Into turn 1 goes Phil. Can he improve on his already extremely fast lap? Chris O'Connor is going to need to pull something out because this was his current rival. Or was, I should say, last season. And he's currently 2 seconds slower than him. Nearly. Biagio is the GOAT. Well, maybe he will be in the race, but he will not be in this qualifying session. As the brakes glow behind the BMW wheels. Sun shining in Nürburgring. Sorry, Nürburg. As Chester Chomper across the line, puts himself in P5 for the race. Good lap from him. Only a 10th off of P4. But Matthew, the only driver to get under a second away from the leader. So the top 2 are really showing their colors today. Really flying here. But Sven still holds P1. Is he on an out lap? Indeed he is. Can he improve on his already amazing lap? Rapid downshifts there. A bit slow through the final corner, but very clean. Sets him up for a good exit across the line. And he gets into the 27s. Holy moly. Macaroni. Sven has now set a 27.8. Widens the gap to Phil to 4/10. And as I say that, Sean Fitzgerald sets a very good lap and sets him up for a top 3 start. So good lap from him. So currently slowest Ali Bijani. 7 seconds on, nearly 8 seconds off of pace. Wow. So just when you think they can't get any faster, they do exactly that and go faster. So it's going to be tough, but nothing is impossible. Especially when you got the home crowd cheering for you. Bill Lanky feels the pressure now. 7.5 minutes left in quali. The time is now to make something happen. My audio on. Is that too loud?
Just so the viewers are aware of how quick Sven is right now. Last lap he had all purple sectors.
Sorry, I was just checking my sound levels. I think everything's alright. Sounds a bit better in F3 cam, I think. Hear those little engines purring away. When you think about it, these cars are pretty much Priuses. Prius is a hybrid. So is an F1 car, so I guess these guys are all driving Priuses. Shout out to Prius. Sponsor us if you want, we're using hybrids too. Anyway, Hill now going to start a second lap. Not a second lap, but his next lap as Sven is sitting in pits. Probably getting a pedicure, manicure, whatever. He's got the pit lane girls just taking care of him while he just gloats in all his glory. 27.8, the only driver to get into the 27s that I've seen. Phil goes a bit wide. Hopefully that's not track limits for him. Phil needs to find every bit of pace he can today. Needs to manage the ERS very wisely during the race, and he might be able to keep up with Sven. But anything can happen. Sean Fitzgerald puts out a good lap. Matthew's still holding his P4 was P3, but Chester Chomper now. Wow, a very good lap from Chester. I believe that was in the 28s. Let us see. No, that was a 29.3. No, that was last lap. Yes, 29.3 is his best lap, so only Sean has managed to get into the 28s aside from the top two. But yeah, Chester only a tenth, just about half a tenth off of P4. So Chester showing some good pace here. Hopefully keeps it clean during the race. Yes, hello to Dudunadu's friends, Pierluigi, Gabriel, whoever else is rooting for Pierluigi. Sorry, not for Pierluigi, for Dudunadu, for Joe Singers. We're glad you're here. Glad you could make it. Always love having you guys in the chat. But yeah, send me the names. I'll give you all a shout out because you guys make the racing so much more enjoyable. Having the fans in the chat. All right.
As Sean just left at 28-1 there, Adrian.
Oh my gosh. Overtakes Phil Lankin, nearly catches up to Sven. Wow, Sean nearly in the 27s there. Thank you, Nick, for that. Wow.
No problem.
But on the other end of the spectrum, Chris O'Connor is currently
James
10th.
is on a hot up if you want to watch.
Okay. Yeah, we haven't given James is in the pits.
No, he's not. Never mind.
Chris O'Connor is 10th as it stands. So he's not able to find pace here today in Germany. Maybe he didn't eat his Tato crisp before, but he needs to get those Tato chips in him. Oh, he aborts his lap. Unless that was just an outlap, probably. So O'Connor, yes, was on an outlap. So, can he recover? Can he make something happen? Can he get out of the top for the bottom position? Nico, buongiorno. We're just watching Chris O'Connor, hopefully able to figure out what's going wrong with that Ferrari. He must be in Carlos's car, while Matthew is in... What's his name? Why am I forgetting his name? Leclerc. He is in Leclerc's Ferrari. Because he is flying today compared to his teammate. Let's see, around the final corner, looks like he's on a hot lap. Can he reclaim P3? Does improve significantly, but not enough to compare to the leader or to P3. So Sven is still sitting in pits, so I think he is just taunting the rest of the grid, just trying to give him some I'm reading chat, sorry, I'm forgetting. Oh, we have somebody in chat named Capello. Could Capello do a capella to Joe Singers? Tinfoil hat is on. Phil Lanky now, only 2.5 minutes left. It looks like he's pushing, giving everything he got. Phil is indeed on a hot lap. But if we look at the times, Sven is still purple everywhere. But
Sven's actually speaking in the student team.
He is?
Chat. Yeah.
Sven
He's
speaks?
saying he's nice and cozy here in the pits.
Sven is nice and cozy, so yeah, he must be getting a foot rub or something. Wow, Phil is absolutely flying over those corners. Not even scared of the curbs one bit. He wants to set the fastest time. Can he do it? He does take P2. Not get enough speed for P1. Very good lap though nonetheless. Reclaiming the front row. As I say that Danny Hernandez is good enough for P5. Pushes Chester down one spot.
Yeah, I mean, Bill just set a fastest sector 3 of the session. Dethroning Sven by nearly by a tenth actually.
Ah, he did. Yes, Phil has now got the fastest final sector. But Chris O'Connor is still struggling. He does improve, but only enough for P9.
All drivers, pit exit is closed. Pit exit is closed.
Right. Last minute of the session. Hopefully no big capellas here today at Nürburgring. But anything can happen. Especially when the singers is singing on track. Chris O'Connor now. Around the final corner. Looks like he's on an outlap. But he's still pushing very hard. Doesn't really need to. Got enough time. This is going to be his last lap. It all comes down to this. Let's see what he does. Not sure what's going on in chat. I'm not even going to try. Good score me out of turn 1. Looks like he just can't keep the car planted. I'm not sure what it is, but he is struggling with that Ferrari. Doesn't need to find too much time to gain a good amount of positions. Just needs a couple tenths. Was very wide on the exit of turn 4? 2, 3, 4, yes. Now into turn 6. Hopefully he doesn't have a track cut under his belt, otherwise this lap will be invalidated.
Qualifying over, no more new laps to be set. Finish your current lap.
You heard it there, boys. Last car to cross the line will be Chris, I believe.
No,
Yes.
James Turner.
Oh, Turner, yes. I was looking for the wrong spot. So Sven. Sven is out. Wait, why is Sven out? I thought you said pit lane was closed.
Sven's doing a lap.
When you said pit lane closed, Sven was in the pits.
No, he was not.
No, he was not. All right. So let's see. Phil Lanke is on a hot lap, I believe. Gonna have to give it everything. It's gonna be close. But it's now or never. Beats the Heineken 0-0 ARP. Ooh, Phil using a lot of curb there. That's gonna seriously throw off his line. Yeah, that's it for Phil. Oh, as he goes into the dirt. Frustrated. Just tried to give it everything. He was looking not like his best lap, so maybe he just decided it's now or never. Gave it his all. Sven now. Across the line. Does he improve? Does he go even faster? He does not. So that is it for Sven. Fastest time 27.8. Phil P2. Sean P3. Matthew P4. Danny P5. Chester P6. James Turner across the line. Still P7. Ali Bijani still on a lap, but get very frisky with those curbs. Let's see what he can do. He is the last car on track. Very conservative through the chicane and just decides to practice a pit entry. So that is it for qualifying. Sven maintains pole with a close Phil behind.
Server going offline. Server going offline.
As the server goes offline, we'll be back momentarily. But let's see as Ali decides to fade away. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty. We are back.
back.
Oh, there it is. Yep. There's the crash. That's what we want to see.
Good start.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of my PC crashing. Every time it surprises me, but I know it's coming. Good news, I have a cookie. Grab your cookie, grab your popcorn, grab whatever you want, because this is going to be a spicy race.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be interesting for sure.
Oh, how could I? Excuse my ignorance. We are joined with a special guest. All the way from Switzerland. Sweden.
Almost.
From Sweden, it's Axel Österberg.
Yes, it's been a while since I've been commentating, so that's interesting. But
Thank you for being here.
no worries.
Let me just get your voice higher.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit louder as well. I'm just gonna close my door.
All right. Fastest time, Ali Bijani. Oh, as another Williams, a spinning Chester Chomper decides to chomp the grass away. No Capella for server. These are only the best, highest quality premium servers over here at AFR. Hand built by Mercedes engineers themselves. So no worries there.
I'm gonna make sure to have live timings up so you don't miss any happenings.
I mean, we do have our race control watching. Oh my goodness, oh wow, he saves that nicely. Tim would like to say Axel Österberg.
Yes.
So thank you, Tim, for that. Chester Chomper. Getting very feisty with the Williams. It's going to cost him during the... Oh, as we have drivers turning up that did not make it for qualifying, but alas are here. Got Igor Radovanov. Oh my... Oh, Chester, that's a wall. Oh, what did he do? Oh!
I guess they're just practicing pit entry.
What is going on?
Better now than during the race, I guess.
Well, yeah, hopefully they don't do that later. As we see the hills of Nürburg. But yeah, Igor Radovanovic, Jaden Evolution making it on time. Must have had a late plane, but just landed. They are here. Let's see if they're doing some practice laps, as they probably should be. Igor practicing on the hards, and Jaden on the mediums. Oh, that's a Red Bull stopped, huh? Letting some cars pass, I think.
And let's see who was on pole.
On pole was Sven.
Sven, okay.
Just by 2/10 though.
But just
Phil was very close to him.
Strong caller for me.
As was, who else was it? Sean Fitzgerald was pretty quick as well. I think he's P3.
Oh, so it's gonna be, I mean, it's much closer than the other races, if I don't...
Yeah, it was a pretty close top 3, but then everybody behind was like a second off, so...
Yeah, so it's gonna be an interesting race for sure.
As your car safe. Driven by...
Ali G.
Ali G. Let's get a nice close-up of the man himself. Focus and determination in the safety car's eyes. Oh, well, that camera's always going to go there. Does it do that for the drivers? Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Not quite, but we can... Wait, no, but the Red Bulls actually have the actual Red Bull drivers, I think. Yeah, this is, Max, I think? No. That's Max. Let's check.
I didn't know you put those in, but sure. And yeah, hopefully the safety car doesn't spin or anything.
Hopefully. No
We have seen it
promises.
before, but yeah, exactly. No promises, but we can always hope.
Alright, 30 seconds to race. Almost time. I'm gonna go grab some water so Axel will entertain you. Maybe sing for you. I don't know.
Yes. Here we see the safety car on a very fast lap here. As he misses the corner and overshots the... Yeah, overshots the chicane there, going around the last corner and over the line, and that's gonna be I'm not sure, I can actually see the time, I think. Oh, but oh, there's a Merc stop beside the road. Interesting.
Right, Giles, we're going to be switching to the race session now, so yeah, you're not going to get to finish your lap.
Okay, so
Good luck in the race, be
race
careful
starting
on the
now.
start, and be careful once turn quits.
Race starting now. I don't know if you can hear Nick or not, but race director said.
Yeah, okay, all drivers, we're going to be closing down the server. For some reason, it's put the safety cars at the front of the grid, so quick server restart to fix that. We will be getting a 10-minute practice session, so there will be a 5-minute countdown to the timer, to the lights out. So, server going offline for now.
Gabrielle, hello. Wait, what happened to server? What happened? Nico?
It's put the safety cars at the front of the grid, so I'm gonna quickly do a server restart and fix that.
Ah, okay. We will be right back. With another crash, probably. But we'll crash before the race. So, 2 seconds,
Adrian,
Ted.
you'll have.
All right. Where's the crash? Give me the crash.
We're back.
Come on, give me the crash. There it is. We are joining. Welcome back, everybody. And Gabrielle, we will try to give you the best camera angles, but if we use top-down cameras, it looks like a video game, not like a race. So we're going to be using Halo cam as much as we can, or trusting the TV cams of the track. Not much more we can do.
Unfortunately, small technical difficulties, and I will not be able to commentate for a while, but we'll see if I come back.
Technical
so good luck.
Technical,
so good luck,
okay.
and hopefully the race turns out to be a good race.
Yeah, very technical. That's
and
again
we'll
good.
see each other later.
All right. Well, Axel is leaving us, so it was nice while we had him, but he charges a lot for his time. That's why he's leaving now. So, all right, you're stuck with me, everybody. It's okay. All right. So safety cars are pole position and P2. Oh, as we see a few cars starting behind turn 1. Quite a bit of cars, actually. That's Jaden Evolution, Ivan, who showed up just in the nick of time, and the McLaren of Igor Radovanovic.
To the 3 drivers starting around the corner, good luck.
Just tell them be safe. But yeah, there's your grid. The safety cars will teleport back on their own, so long as I don't click anything. But we're going to get set up now with our positioning for the start to ensure we get a good view of all the action. Mercedes. Well, that's an optical illusion. It looks like it's pointing at us, but also not. Nice. All right. You threw them Mercedes star. I think that's a nice shot of the start. We'll have a good view of turn 1. And right there, a little to the right. Yeah, that looks good. Hopefully no huge capella at the first corner. AKA keep it clean, boys. Hopefully those 3 cars behind the final corner get away nicely. Nice and clean. 50 seconds now. 50 seconds lights. Oh yeah, remind me, I don't have sounds when I do not have sounds when we stream, so you don't need to tell me if you DM me. Anyway. All right, 20 seconds now to lights out. Hopefully the safety car, as well as myself, teleport back to pits. They should. As the light sequence begins, safety cars looking down the line. They're going to get yeeted back to the pits, I believe, right about now. Yes, indeed. So there he is. Sven on pole, Phil second. What's going to happen at the start? And they're away. Around the corner come the 2, 3 cars behind. Looks like a good start. Phil, though, not the best start, still behind. Here comes Sean, though. Sean's looking very fast. Is he going to go around the outside? I don't think so. Phil, though, looking for a move. He makes contact with Sven. Oh, my gosh, but they're clean. Okay, very good start. A little bumping there in the back. We had a clean turn 1. Confirmed. Clean turn 1. Let's get on board now. Wow. That is what we want to see. Let's get some aerial shots here just to make sure everybody's getting away nicely. Igor now with a good start. Still side by side with Ivan. Let's get on board with him. Currently in P14. Wow. Very good start from these guys. That is exactly what we wanted to see. Ooh, bit of a lock up there from somebody ahead into turn 6. Let's see now into the hairpin. It all went so well. Could it go so wrong? Florian, though, getting looked up the inside by Chris O'Connor. Let's see behind. Chris O'Connor makes the move on Florian. Well done from him. Amazing start from these guys. That is exactly what we want to see. Jaden, though, stays in last where he started, but pretty sneaky. Thanks for joining, man. But yeah, Joe Singers, I think, started 12th, has gained a position. Let's see. Yeah, this is definitely not correct. We're not going to ever look at that again, but yeah, good start from everybody. Nice late braking from Dudunadzu. Ivan looks for a move. Oh, he tried to go around the outside, I think, on Igor there. Oh, Ivan is just all over the place. He's off in the gravel. Where does he rejoin? Rejoins in last. Not good for Alpine today. Chris now I was just crossing the line, never mind. Boys, what Assetto is this? This is Assetto Corsa, regular Assetto Corsa with modded cars. As Daniel Hernandez looking on the inside of Matthew. Is he going to make it happen? Into turn 3 he goes. Still side by side. Let's get on board with Matthew. Who has the inside line now on the exit of turn 4? Oh, it's close. They're still side by side. No, Matthew does stay ahead. Good battling there from Danny. Yeah, as Tim said, Sneaky, this is the, if you look up Race Sim Studio, RSS 2022, this is normal Assetto. Competizione is only for GT racing. There's no way to mod that game. There's no way to get any other cars in that game. This is, yeah. Why is DRS enabled? You're gonna have to ask the DRS. Anyway,
Race control thought will be a bit sneaky actually in lap 2.
You activated it?
No, I'm just saying that for re-listen.
Yes, we decided to get the action going sooner. Paolo, also rooting for Dudunazu. Buongiorno. This has turned out to be an amazing start. I'm so glad these guys kept it together. They are learning. Fendo keeps his lead. Oh, as I've been speaking, I think Bill has dropped a position. He has. He nearly... Oh, here goes James Turner on the outside of Florian for P9. Still side by side.
So, you know, James just went from P8 to P10, but you know.
Okay, there's a lot going on. Looking around the outside of Florian, is he going to keep it clean? He does. He has the inside line through turn 2. It's going to help him. Is he going to stay ahead? But Danny, I think, or Joe Singer's look up the inside. No. James Turner, though, still with the inside line. Now Florian's going to have it. Oh, and Florian makes contact with James. Oh, he's getting shoved off by Joe Singers. Florian GT's getting bullied out there today. He's leaving space. He's still got the inside line. Keeps it together nicely, but a little bit of contact there with James cost him the position. But Joe Singer's now into the points. DRS needs to be removed previous lap. Make the wing go upward so they get more drive. Anyway, Chris O'Connor, good start, has moved up a position, I believe. Ali Bijani also with a good start. Chris getting a bit squirmy there on the curbs. I think that's going to cost him to Danny. Danny with massive overspeed on him, going on the inside. Is Chris going to defend?
That's Matthew, by the way.
That's Matthew, sorry. No, Danny rightly backs off. Oh, but that causes Matthew to go off. He gets a bad run and loses position. Something has happened in the back. There's 2 cars off. I think that's a VSC at least, Nick. Wow.
Oops, that is the wrong... ignore the full course yellow. Ignore the full course... Okay, we're going full course yellow. That is my bad. I apologize.
Oh boy, yeah, not sure what happened there, but Igor and Ismail got caught up together. Yeah, not sure what happened there. That 10-second for Ismail might be able to be removed, Nick.
That's my bad on thingy. I've upgraded to safety car because the full course yellow is kind of buggy and gives penalties. No penalties for full course yellow delta will be applied. No penalties for full course yellow delta will be applied. None of them.
Alright, there you have it. We had a slip of the finger called a full course yellow when it meant to be a safety car. But yeah, something happened there with this guy right here and Ismail, and I believe maybe Ivan as well. Ivan, sorry. So that full course yellow has been changed to a safety car. So safety car will be coming out now. There he is. Get some heat in those tires. But yeah. Still glad to see though that we had a good start. Good few laps, just maybe an incident going into the chicane. Most likely. Now let's see, the real test of true skill. Can they keep it clean under safety car? Where is Sven? Sven is pitting on lap 4.
Sven just hit the wall on Benji.
He did. I caught that. Wow. Yeah, that's Sven pitting. Sean Fitzgerald choosing to stay out on the hard compounds. Same with Phil. I don't believe anybody else is pitting. Oh, there's some battling going on here. What is this? Bijani getting
For information, safety car is parked out on the exit of turn 1.
So let's get a rear view look of the safety car. As the cars approach, so yes, Sven deciding to pit. He's just now coming out, and that's going to put him in P12. chooses to go for the hards, maybe he's looking to make that his only pit stop. Take him to the end. Could be a good strategy, but you never know. Nürburgring not the most, Nürburgring not the most demanding on tires, but we will see if he can manage. Ali Bijani's choosing to start on the soft compound. Maybe that's what helped him have a good start. Get him up in the P6. Now that Sven is pitted, it's P6. Grande Dudu. Grande Dudu. And there he is, the man himself. Joe Dudu Nazu Singers. In P9. Let's take a look at him. Let's get a radio from Dudu Nazu. Dudu Nazu, tell us, how you feeling today?
Leave me alone, I'm racing.
Leave me alone, I am racing, he says. Anyway, most likely safety car in the next lap. Does anybody else elect to pit? I thought Ivan might have wanted to pit there, unless he just spun without contact. Thought he might have picked up some damage, but maybe not. Edine, hello Edine. Oh, Yuki getting a bit of feisty there. But yeah, not what he wanted. He is now down into P15. We have a car very far back, just approaching this is now Ismail. A lot of cars choosing to pit. Yep, let's see. Does anybody else know? Ivan must not have damage. He's choosing, or sorry, Ivan and Igor are choosing to stay out, but a lot of cars pitting this lap. Wow. We may need one more lap of safety car, Nick. I'm not sure, but
I know him.
Nick tells me he knows what he's doing.
Clearly why they're playing the full course yellow instead of VSC.
Oh, that's Chris O'Connor pitting. Does he gain a position? I don't believe so. But no speeding penalties for the pitters. An AFR first. Oh, as Chester Chomper might pick up a track cut for that move there.
Safety car going in this lap, safety car going in this lap.
So by Igor not pitting, that puts him back up into the points. Could be good for him, but could also be bad if he doesn't pit under a safety car in the future. 2 seconds, I need to grab a charger.
Sean, please keep a 10 car length gap to the safety car. Right, Sean, just keep the gap you have now to the safety car.
Alright, as we are looking to get restarted, Sean Fitzgerald controls this restart as he gained P1 from Sven choosing to pit. As the cars come now into the chicane, getting ready for this restart. A lot of cars still falling behind. Oh, is that a Red Bull off with the swerving? But let's see. Sean Fitzgerald, when is he going to choose to get away?
Okay, Sean, the pack is yours. The pack is yours.
Luigi says Nicodem. Not sure what he's saying, but there goes Sean. He is away. Phil Lanky, though, keeping up very well. Not falling back too much. Matthew Galtier also with a very good restart. Going for a dive down. Oh, nearly takes out Phil. Wow. That was a dive bomb that could have ended badly, but he made it work. And my God, it works. He has now put himself into... Oh, what is going on here? Never mind. It's just positions being lost. Jaden Evolution, who also did not pit. Fighting now with Sven. Oh, there's... Oh, that's a... Oh, boy, that's a big one. That's VSC. Oh, Nick. That is...
Yeah, okay, something is bugged with real penalty. I deploy VSC and I deploy to full course yellow, so there will be no more VSCs for the remainder of this race, only full course safety cars.
Just do full course, don't do safety car.
It's too late, I've already deployed the safety car. Something's wrong with the VSC.
I would still just do full course yellow, man.
Full course yellow is kind of buggy with the F1 car for some reason.
Why?
I don't know.
There was only 2 cars though, and they're fine now. I mean, I would still do full course yellow and then just remove any penalties later. Oh, as Jaden goes off
No,
under
it's
safety,
possible, but then people can abuse it.
I guess. Not sure why that happened, but yeah, turn 4, a couple cars collided. But this is good for Sven. Sven, with his pit stop completed to the hards, is now in P4, and Joe Singers has also managed to survive the carnage and is up into P5. Wow. Tim misses the days when the safety cars get called a lot. A lot of cars pitting now, maybe the ones that haven't before. Igor realizing he might just get it done now. No, he's not pitting. Wow, a lot of cars not pitting here. Interesting stuff. Phil Lanky, though, chooses to pit. Hopefully he can make those hards last. He will have a bit fresher of hards than Sven does. Any fresher tires are better tires. So. I was going to note an incident with overtaking under safety car last lap, but the car did let them pass, so no need for further investigation. No need. That was Ismail in the AFR. Kind of look like Matthew caused it. Yeah, I must have missed it. I think I was switching to F7 cam right when it happened. But it will be noted. Lap 7 incident at turn 4. Let's see if the stewards on the other end in TeamSpeak are writing it down.
Okay, safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. We will go at a reduced pace to allow everyone to catch up, but we want to resume racing, so safety car in this lap.
Safety car is in. Pack not quite caught up, so the safety car will go a bit slower to allow for them to catch up. Somebody is off. That's Chester Chomper. Made
okay,
contact.
Sean, keep this pace. Do not follow the safety car. Safety car going back to pace now.
Hopefully these guys are safe, because now that Sean's slowing down, the pack is going to bunch up. Really hope nobody gets too close like Mick did today with AlphaTauri. Oh, there is an AlphaTauri getting close. But here is the restart. All the cars are now caught up, so
Sean, the pack is yours. The pack is yours.
Sean again will control the restart here. Second safety car restart. Sven now finds his way into P2 as the restart happens. Sean gets away nicely, but Sven following very close. A lot of weaving to break the slipstream. Is Sven going to look up the inside? He is. Braking late on these hard tires. What's going to happen? Is he going to get the position? Oh, Sven gets a bit squirrely there. That allows Sean to keep going. Sean keeps his P1. Will he hold it? He's going to get into this corner on the inside line, but Sven will have the inside on the next corner. No, he keeps it. Sven cannot reclaim P1. This allows Dudunadzu to possibly overtake Sven here. Sven defending nicely. No, Dudunadzu backs out. Looks pretty clean so far. I believe we are all good. Chester Chomper P7, Oliver Founds P8. Vijani looking on the outside of Florian GT, the BMW. Looks like we have a clean restart. Danny Hernandez still stays in last. Still has 21 laps to make the job happen, but Joe Singers into P3 podium positions. The pressure is on for him now. All he needs to do is keep it together, keep it cool. And he has yet to make a pit stop, so enjoy the P3 while he has it. Oh, Iggy, what is going on here with Igor? Is he getting overtaken, or is he overtaking Oliver? He does go for a move on Oliver Founds. Gets it done. DRS should not be enabled here, but Oliver has some good overspeed in the slipstream. What's going to happen? The outside, Iggy's going to push him off a bit. Oliver's going to look for the move down the inside. Igor's not giving up. There's going to be contact. Igor goes off. There's massive contact. Oh, no, that's multiple cars off again. Oh, that's... Oh, Lord. Oh, VSC working?
Okay, so for some reason Real Penalty decided that the full course yellow button deploys the virtual safety car, and the virtual safety car button deploys the full course yellow. Well, there we go. Virtual safety car now working again.
Alright, we have... Oh, Iggy was not going to give up that position into the chicane, and it cost him. I mean, on both drivers to make it clean, but Iggy just... The lion that he is did not want to give up that position, and yeah, that's what's going to happen if you try to go for a move into the chicane. It's just not going to work, especially at that speed, so that drops Iggy down to out of the points. You know what? I respect it, going for moves. But in some cases, you just need to concede to continue going. Otherwise, this can happen. But hey, more power to him.
VSC ending, keep the delta.
VSC is ending. Cars are required to keep the delta. On my screen, you see, they will see a red or green flag, whether or not they are too fast or too slow. James Turner, faster than the VSC delta when it goes in. But we are green again. Joe Singer's not the best of starts. Allows Ivan possibly to get him into the S's. No, Ivan's going to back out. Oh, massive overspeed from Ivan. Wow, just flies past Gudunadzu. Gudunadzu doesn't get... Oh, Jaden Evolution going on the outside. Oh, Jaden nearly goes off there. That's going to cost him speed. What's going on here? Danny Hernandez rightfully backs away. He sees two cars going side by side. Wow, we are racing again here. Igor, good restart, keeping up with the pack. Chris O'Connor now. Catching up to the Joe Singers. Oh, but Chris is on the grass. That's going to cost him big time. He's not going to allow Chester. No, Chester is far back. Wow. Danny Hernandez following very closely. Wow. Let's see, around the outside goes Danny Hernandez on Jaden Evolution. Is he going to make it happen? There's contact. Just a light love tap. Looks like they're still going. Are they going to love tap again? Jaden's going to concede the position, and that is P11 for Danny. One step closer to points for him. Igor's liking what he's seeing. Whenever there's cars battling, he can always take advantage. So hopefully he plays it out smoothly. Waits for them to make a mistake or slow down, and he'll just snatch up those two free positions. But Dudu Nadzu falling back a bit for the pack. Sean Fitzgerald has been overtaken by Sven now. Sven has reclaimed the lead, but both of these drivers are already pitting. No, actually, sorry, I don't know if Sean is pit. This isn't correct, but I don't think he has. Either way, Sean has had a great start. He's reclaimed a lot of positions, led the race for quite a bit, and still in a podium position. Joe Singers, though, falling back a bit, about nearly 2 seconds back. Chris O'Connor now on Joe Singers. Is he going to go for a move like we just saw into the chicane? Are they going to back out? Yes, Chris decides to back out. That is how it's done. You wait for your opportunities, and you get him next time. Oliver Founds now. Is he going to try a move in the chicane? Looks like he already made it happen, so Oliver Founds has passed Ali Bijani. Oliver Founds pitting. Bijani now very close to Matthew. Oh no! Nick, watch this on the straight. Hopefully he doesn't collect anybody. Oh, Ali Bijani might have picked up some suspension damage from that, but he's going to get overtaken by quite a few cars now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that was very close, but Iggy, like I said, Iggy's waiting patiently, as he should, and snatch up those positions when they come. I think Ali just got a lot of overspeed on the Mercedes, or the McLaren, the Ferrari ahead of him. Wasn't expecting to have that much speed, and just had to avoid and unsettled the car and sent him into the wall. Hopefully he didn't pick up too much damage from that, but it looked like a hard shunt. Anyway, three-way battle here for P4. Joe Singer's getting sniffed up from two other cars behind him. I'm not sure how Matthew had DRS, but oh, there goes Chris.
All cars, careful on next off Schumacher S's car off.
That is Joe Singer's off on the S's. He's going to get overtaken by his teammate. Nearly collects his teammate. So Joe Singer's now down into P8. Possibly more. Let's get the rear wing of Matthew right behind him. Matthew has the speed. He also has DRS there. Yeah, I'm not... Oh, Matthew lost it! Under DRS, he lost it on the back straight.
On the exit, on the back straight, sorry.
Oh, that's a big shunt into the wall for Matthew. That's going to give him some wing damage. Let's see where he rejoins. No traffic, but oh... Yeah, DRS with these cars on that straight with the corner, it's deadly. Nick, can you tell the drivers to be careful on the back straight when DRS is open?
Just a message to all drivers, be aware when having DRS open on the back straight that kink can send you flying off, as the Ferrari just found out.
As Nick rubs it in, oh, Iggy, possibly, I think he made a move happen on Bijani. No, he was already ahead, but nearly made a move happen on Florian. So Igor has found his way back into the points, good for him. As Joe Singers brings into the pits after going off. Where will he come out? Matthew also bringing into the pits after that shunt. That's going to allow Ismail and I think Oliver Founds, yes. Oliver Founds gained the position. Where is Ismail going to come out? Comes out ahead, no, behind of Joe Singers. But Joe Singer's getting his pit stop done now onto the hards. This will take him to the end of the race. So he needs for people ahead of him to either pit or have a little capella if he wants to gain more positions and get into the points. Wow, this has been a race. What a race. Oh, there's a Haas off. That's a huge shunt. He rejoined. Oh my gosh. Spinning onto the track. Jaden Evolution just flies into the wall. Nearly totals his car. I think he has. His rear wing is not doing anything right now. Let's see where the Red Bull comes. Is Jaden going to rejoin? No, he waits. Oh, Jaden's car is not feeling good right now. But that is a position now for Igor. And allows him to get up in the P9. Bijani also now, after his spin, has gotten back up into the points. Wow. So the closest battle we have here is Bijani in the Williams and Evie in the McLaren. What a race. Hope you all are enjoying it as much as I am. But yes, your leader Sven not actually pulling that big of a gap to Fitzgerald. Usually we see at this point in the race massive gaps, but no, he's only 1.7 seconds ahead of P2. And his teammate Ivan, I don't know if he's pitted. I do not think Ivan is pit. So that P3 may not stick for him. But also good race for Chris. Chris starting P9, I believe. Now up in P4. But Chester Chomper is hoping to chomp away that P4 from him. Oh, Chester getting a bit of grass there. Nearly unsettles the car. Phil Lanky also with his pit stop done in P6. Let's see where Jaden comes out. Jaden comes out in last. Again, his pit stop is now done. Oof, what a race, what a race. The gap to Sven is falling off a bit. So if he wants to catch up, I think he's going to need to Track Titan. Track Titan is a software that allows you to analyze your track data, your driving inputs, and improve them. You can even get personalized coaching from their professional drivers. So check out tracktitan.io and use our promo code in our Discord if you want a discount. Is Sven's Kryptonite German tracks? It just might be. What is this? Igor pitting now. Again, he has not got his pit stop done, so this is going to be it for him halfway into the race. At the exact halfway mark, is he going to choose softs or hards? I think he's going to have to...
just so you know, there's a three-way battle for fourth brewing up, if you want to watch.
For fourth?
Yep.
It's a bit spread out, but yeah. Oh, Phil does... Ooh, he breaks a bit late.
And so I said it's brewing up.
Brewing. Yes, that is a good word. It is brewing, but yes, Sven is falling back a bit, or pulling away a bit from P2. Igor coming out of the pits now. Where is this going to put him? He does lose a few positions now. Also, Joe Singer's got his pit stop done, so he does go ahead of Iggy. Interesting. Matthew now very far back. With the fastest lap, though, so could be good for him.
And Chris just lost. Yep.
Oh, Chris did just lose it. Oh, I didn't see how big of a shunt he took, but that might not be good for his car.
Yeah, it was quite big. It was a spin on the exit of the Schumacher races, I believe.
Did he hit a wall?
Not too sure.
Oh, he's porpoising. Oh, going through the kink now. Wonder if he's going to pit for damage. Yeah, Track Titan's also working on a feature where if you have a track that they don't have in their database, you can send them footage, and they will coach you. So it's more geared towards league racing, such as this, when we use some more niche tracks. But the Ivan pitting now, where is he going to come out? Next car, Florian GT, is going to overtake him, I believe. But is there anybody else that's going to challenge him? His teammate? No, that is a Williams of Chester? Or is it Ali? There's Ali Bijani. Nearly catching up to Ivan, though. That battle for P4 is kind of spread out, with Chris falling back. So Chester Chomper now 9 seconds away from P2, but has found himself in the podium spots. Phil Lanky within a second. Can he keep it close enough for DRS? We will see, but he has to be careful of that kink on the back straight. Can really unsettle the cars. Yeah, gaps spreading out a bit now after all the carnage happening with the safety cars. Phil, though, just within a second. Dudunadzu, yes, is in P12. 6 seconds behind the next car, but let's see the action of Phil, who has brought the gap down for DRS range. DRS is open. Does he keep it clean through the kink? Gotta be careful, and this guy is. He does it well. Very late braking in the chicane. Nicely done. Chester's gotta be feeling the pressure having a guy like Phil behind him. Matthew now trying to salvage whatever he can from this race. In the P15. Only a second and a half behind Igor. But Chris, yeah, that spin just totaled his shots of a podium position. But still improving from his P9 start. Or P10, I can't remember. Maybe P8, but yeah, not the best for him. But Phil is inching ever closer to Chester Chomper. He wants to chomp that podium position away from him. And that is a pit stop for Bijani coming in now. It's going to be him losing that singular point that he had in his grasp as of right now. Let's see where he comes out. Bouncing around the pits. Going to be one car. That is Joe Singers who gains the position. Will he get overtaken by the Alpha Tauri? Ooh, it's going to be close. Into turn 1, I think, yes, he does lose the position. And the Alpha's on newer tire, or fresher tire, sorry. Warmer tires, as Igor now getting overtaken. Does he turn into Matthew? No, he keeps it clean. And gets overtaken by Matthew, so Matthew is flying right now. Igor just not able to respond to that. Maybe with some damage, I'm not sure. But let's see, Chester Chomper is falling back to P2. And that is what Phil Lanke wants to see. So Phil just going to be patient here. Take care of the tires, make Chester mess up. Force an error and hopefully get a position for a podium. Oh, no, he's not close enough for a dive. It looked like he was for a second. Oh, Bijani taking a lot of curb there. These guys got to be careful. The curbs do unsettle these cars a lot. What is this? Florian GT going for a move on Chris? But Chris has the inside line into turn 1. What's going to happen here? We get a good camera angle. Let's see. Florian still keeps the inside line. Oh, is there contact? There may be. No, Chris has lost the position. But Ivan's going for a dive up the inside. There is contact there. But Chris maintains the inside line into turn 4. Chris must have some damage because he's being overtaken quite a bit now by not one but 2 cars. Ivan looking very aggressive today. I don't usually see that from him. Also Ismail now into turn 2. On the inside of Bijani, there's contact! Ismail has pulled in Ismail and spun Bijani. Oh no. That will need to be looked at. Lap 18, turn 2. Oh, heartbreaking. Does spin around quite nicely, and that is what Igor wants, as he's currently last. What else do we have? Ivan now still battling with Chris. Oh, now Chris! Ivan now also lap 19. Will you please note that? Lap 19. Or lap 18. Whatever this lap is. Same lap. Thank you, Nick. Between Ivan and Chris. Ivan, though, still not finished yet. Oh, he outbreaks himself into the grass. I think he recovered that as nicely as he could. But that is going to be good for James now. Who is going to gain quite a bit of time there. Wow. Ivan is looking much more aggressive than we've seen him in previous races and seasons, so maybe he's hungry for another championship. Again, Ivan, this guy right here, your season 5 champion, who was in the Ferrari, now in an Alpine. Wow, alright, Phil Lanke not able to get past Chester yet, might just be trying to take it easy, but Danny Hernandez is closing in on them. But this is great to see. Sean Fitzgerald has kept the gap to Sven under 5 seconds. I know that sounds like not a lot, but with Sven driving, this is quite a feat. Quite a feat indeed. Joe Singers, where's he at? P11. Going through turn 3 now. Was in the points, was even in the podium positions. Not anymore. 6 seconds away from one singular point. Sven crosses the line to start. 10 laps left of this race here in Germany. Phil Lanke still keeping the gap close, but that's allowing Danny to catch up quite a bit. Gained about half a second this lap. So now Danny may join this DRS train for P3. But there is a battle for podium, and now Ivan is still behind Chris. We will come back to that in a second. Let's see, who is this? Phil Lanky going for a move on the outside of Chomper. He outbrakes himself. Really outbrakes himself. That's going to allow Danny now to get involved. Now Phil has to worry about defending. Oh, here we go. Chris holding the inside line into turn 1. Ivan with the overspeed and DRS. Is he going to make the move stick? Into turn 1. Chris locks up a bit. Ivan looking for a switchback. Because if you keep the outside line on these two corners, you will get the inside. Oh, there's contact. But Ivan does get ahead of Chris into turn 2. Yeah, just a bit of contact wasn't too bad. Now Matthew also, the other Ferrari. This time going to make the overtake, not get overtaken. DRS and then Ismail down the inside. Are they going to keep it clean? Yes, very much so. Good move from Matthew up in the P12. He is hunting positions. With 10 laps left, he may be able to get himself into the points. But this is the battle we want to see here for podium spots. Mercedes of Daniel Hernandez. Looking really good today. Oh, he has fallen back a bit. Still in DRS range though. Was that Sean pitting from P2? I think is that why he's held P2 so long? Oh, Chester is off. Chester is off. Oh, this. Oh my goodness! Nearly a dangerous re-entry there on lap 21 from Chester. He is not pitting. It looked like he was, but no. Chester went off in the final corner. That's Phil Lanky. Danny Hernandez taking podium positions together. Sean, where is he going to come out? Who was P2? I did not think he was going to go for a pit. He comes out comfortably in P5. I did not think he needed a pit. I thought he already got his done. Still not a bad finish if he stays here.
Jumper, as of right now, warning for dangerous re-entry. Shields will look into it after the race.
Yeah, Chester had a bit of an oopsie. Sends himself out of podium spots and allows Daniel Hernandez and Phil Lanky to get up in there. Joe Singer is getting P10 is the battle we want to see. He has closed the gap 2 seconds to the car in front. Don't know if that's enough, though, by the end of the race to battle for that point, but we will see. He also has Matthew behind him, who has the fastest lap of the race, gaining on him, so he'll have to be worried about that too. Joe Singers needs to pull out a flyer. But yeah, Chris must have some damage after that incident, because he is 3 seconds now behind Ivan, who he was battling with, so not good for him. James Turner may also be gaining, so we could be seeing a lot of position shakeups at the end of the race. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Dudanadze needs another point. Always. Now Ivan looking for Florian. Oh, here we go into the chicane. Florian just not able to keep the speed up. Yeah, Ivan now looking very good today. Flies through the chicane, gets the job done. That's P6 for him. And I think he started at the very back of the grid, so this is a great race for him today.
Yes, he did.
Should have noted that Jaden Evolution has retired from the race. Chris O'Connor pitting. Oh no, this is not good for him. He must have some significant damage if he's not able to continue. That's going to cost him, I think, all points as Oliver Founds now comes across, overtakes. Let's see, Joe Singers. Where is he going to come out? Chris still in pits, just now leaving. Yeah, that's going to be, wow, about 3 or 4 positions lost. Let's see where Ismail comes out. Chris goes onto the softs. Ismail's going to fly past. That's about 4 positions, maybe 5 lost from Chris. Fortunate from him. Not the race he wanted. But Joe Singers, everybody, is now in the points. Piaggio do Comiso. If you're making me say bad things, I really don't appreciate it. Anyway, Chris O'Connor, now with that damage fixed, is looking to make up anything he can, as his teammate has been doing. Well, Chris getting... looks like he's getting held up quite a bit. He looks much faster here with that damage fixing. Is he going to go on the inside? Ismail leaves space. I think that's Ismail in the sand. That's Chris with the move. Nice move onto the hairpin. Sean Fitzgerald now with the fastest lap of the race might be able to gain... Oh, he has gained a position. He was P5, is now P4 after overtaking Chester Chomper. But like I said before, this Ferrari right here, Matthew, is flying, and I think he might steal the point from Dudinazzo. We will see. Grazie ragazzi. I know, my Italian's fantastic. Matthew's going to have DRS here. This may be the point. Slipped away from Joe Singers. Is he going to hold the inside line? He is. Is he going to swerve over? No. Is Matthew going to go around the outside? Is Dudinazzo going to brake late? No. It almost looks like he wants to keep a clean exit. Just not enough to hold him off. And that's Matthew now up into the points after pitting, putting him into last. So, good recovery from him, but sad to see Joe Singers fall out of the points. Anything is possible. 7 laps left as Sven crossed the line. 6 laps left. I would say Sven has dominated this race, but he has dominated pretty much every race. So Sven is just Sven. Anyway, Joe Singers now. Only gap we have looks like Phil Lanke is comfortably holding his P2. 20
There's a
seconds.
battle coming up for third if Sean manages to catch Hernandez.
Oh, you're right. Sean continuing to set fastest laps. Sean was holding the gap to Sven, so I expect Sean to take this podium away from Danny here with 6 laps left. Oh, I'm gonna lose my voice after this race. Oh, is that Igor in pits? Oh no, Igor is pit for a second time. Oh, he opens DRS. Not sure why he opened it. He did close it. Might have been a finger slip, but that can be reviewed if you can write that down, Nick. Igor opening DRS, lap 24. Alright, Igor DRS. Alright, what else do we have? Yeah, Danny Hernandez has been overtaken by Sean, as I'm typing, of course. Oh, who's off? Who's off? Sean's off! Into the chicane, or no, into the final corner. Sean loses it. But
Yeah, so what happened with Sean there is he he just missed his braking point into the chicane, and then narrowly avoided the wall and ended up in the grass.
I mean, a bad situation turned into a good situation, I guess, for Daniel Hernandez. He lost the podium for about a second, but, you know, he was able to keep it clean, and Sean is still only a second behind. But, oh, what is this? Dudinazzo losing another position to another Ferrari. So the Italian team is not what the Italians want to see today, because he has been overtaken by 2 Ferraris in the past 3 laps. That is not what he wants today. But Dudinazzo is still giving us a very good race. Still driving very well today, and he's done everything he should be. It's just he's going up against some pretty quick drivers. And of course, Chris on the soft tires is not going to be what he wants, as those are faster tires. Anyway, Sean Fitzgerald has really closed the gap. When he spun half a lap ago, he was 2.5 seconds behind. He's now 3/10 behind. So I think he'll be able to get the job done after the chicane this time. No, looks like he's going for before the chicane. Into the chicane they go. Is Danny going to back off? He does. But again, Sean loses it again. That's 2 cars contact. I think that's a VSC, Nick. Maybe not. Oh, no. Oh, no. Chester Chomper is going to love this. Chester Chomper has just gained a position from, again, an incident after the chicane with Sean. Sean, though, picking up no damage, is going to still be flying. Sean's car is just rapid today. But I don't think he's going to make the move here. Is he, though? He is. So Sean reclaims his P4. So Sean not able to keep his car together, but when he does, he's flying. But this now bunches up the pack for For a three-way battle now for P4. Also, Matthew oh wow, this is a train here. Matthew Gaultier going up for a move on Oliver Founds for P9. He wants an extra point, and it looks like he's got it done. That is another position now for him. Good recovery race for Matthew. Be my driver of the day if I had to pick. He was down in last, and oh, what is this?
Sean and Hernandez fighting into Schumacher S's.
Wow, how is Sean doing this? He's spinning, losing so much time, and just coming right back. Oh, Oliver Founds now loses the position to Chris O'Connor. But yes, let's look at this one with Sean. Can he keep it clean for round 3 of the chicane? Ding ding, let's go. He's going to have the speed. I think he's going to... Oh, I don't know what to say anymore. Yes, he is lifting. He's letting off. He doesn't want to spin it again into the chicane. He's going to wait for the main straight. He knows he's got the speed. Danny defending as much as he can. But I think this is going to be it. I think he's going to lose his podium here. Danny covering as much as he can. Into turn 1. Who's going to break later? It looks like Sean's got it done. So Sean now ahead. Needs to keep it clean, and he will be on the podium for today's race. Oh boy. I don't know about you guys, but this has been an intense race. I love this. Just bought Assetto on the... Hello, Skull VR. This is the RSS Formula car, which is only available on PC. But no matter how you enjoy F1, we're glad you're enjoying F1 with us. So Danny Hernandez now losing his position. What will happen behind him? Nearly 2-second gaps we see. Yeah, that's about it. Matthew Gaultier has been overtaken by his teammate. Chris O'Connor has gotten past Matthew.
Igor, I'm going to ask you to stay out of the Ferraris. Do not impede. You are blue flag.
Yeah, Igor has been pretty antsy. He's been obstructing them quite a bit. Hopefully he doesn't impede Oliver Founds, who's trying to get past and wants to get into the points again. This could be good for Joe Singers if we see an incident ahead. Dudunato Abumiato. Yes. Sean Fitzgerald keeping his P3. He needs to hold it together for 2 more laps as Sven starts the 28th lap. But yeah, Matthew's falling back. I think it's Chris on these soft tires and no damage. Chris is now flying. So both Ferraris having a good recovery drive after their incidents. Good from them. Enjoy it, Skull. Enjoy it. AC is a great game. Very good sim. As we see here, it can give us some great racing. What is this? Ivan now dropping a gap to Chester to half a second, going up for another dive. We saw contact here before with Chris. Looks like he kept it much cleaner. Very good exit there from Ivan. He has brought himself up into the top 5. But Chester's not done. Whose tires are going to hold out the longest? It all comes down to tire wear now. Chester just looking like he's falling back a bit too much as Sven crossed the line. Second to last lap in the bubblegum Alpine. Can you repeat Dudunato Abumiato? Dudunato Abumiato. If you tell me what it means, I'll do an interview. Alright, I think the gaps have stabilized. Chester has fallen back. Looks like he had some wheel spin because he's now 2 seconds behind. Sean Fitzgerald crossed the line. Sean has gapped P4 by 3 seconds, so he clearly had the pace. Maybe that battling even impeded his chance for a P2 spot, but Bill Lanky is comfortably in P2 now. Pretty much the best he can do with Sven in the race. You know, Chris and Matthew with a pretty abysmal start have recovered nicely. Chris has brought himself up into the podium, and now down into last, and now back into where he's qualified, so pretty consistent race for him. Sven now coming through on the back straight. Unfortunate for Igor though. He had a good race. Just seems like his aggressiveness finds him in predicaments that he doesn't want to be in. Because he was doing quite well, and now he is being lapped by a lot of cars. So hopefully in the future he can Be patient, find his moments, and take advantage when he can. But let's see here.
Leader on the final lap. Leader on the final lap.
Sven has crossed the line. Nick, don't say race over when race is over. It'll distract them. Just say race over when everybody crosses. Will Sven bin it? Will he keep it together? We will find out now on the last lap of this race. Just ask him if he was Amubiatu during the race, please. It only means if he was very distracted. Oh, okay. See, I don't know if you guys are telling me to say bad things or good things. No parlo italiano, so I don't know what I'm reading sometimes. Oh, that is Ismail off in the back there. Tires do be dying though. Wow, Chester's tires really falling off. He has one lap to complete with Florian GT within DRS range now. Chester doesn't want to lose any more positions than he already did. Skull, no, we have races every weekend. Oh, Matthew. Oh, Chris has lost it. Oh, Chris has lost it. Oh, no, he rejoins. Oh, that might be a dangerous re-entry from Chris. Please note. Dudu Nadzu likes this. Dudu Nadzu feels this. He wants this. He's going for it. Can he get any positions out of this? Oh, but Florian GT now is really gaining on Chester. Chester is not, I don't think, going to be able to keep this up. Joe Singer's now side by side with Chris O'Connor, looking for a switch back in the turn 2. Oh, Dudu Nadzu might make it happen. As Sven crosses the line, that is the end of the race, but we have a battle going on for these guys back here. I don't know, Chris still fighting. He is faster. Oh my gosh. We have good racing all the way from the start to the finish of this race. And you're seeing it right now. But Florian GT has also lost it. Florian was ahead, about to pass Chester. But something must have happened. And he is now down to 8th? He was 7th. Oh no. As Sean Fitzgerald and Phil Lanky keep their podium positions, that's your podium. Danny Hernandez, also a very good race, finishes P4. Yvonne P5. Dudu Nadzu ahead again of Chris O'Connor. What has happened here? Wow. He may not be fighting for points, but he is still fighting, and he has put up a good fight today, Dudu Nadzu. Very good race from him. Florian now crossed the line. Not what he wanted. He wanted that P5 from Chester, but it wound up costing him down into P8. Matthew Gauthier now, good recovery from him, but his teammate Chris O'Connor has dropped out of the points. Oliver Founds across the line. Barring any penalties, that is your top 10. Joe Singer's across the line. And that's a P11 finish for him. Chris O'Connor, P12.
Race over. Congratulations, Sam for the win. Phil Lanky for P2 and Sean on P3.
Oh, what a race that was. Some big moments, but some also sad moments. But nonetheless, this race gave us driving pleasure, as you see there. Let's get some drivers in here for an interview. Wow, wow, wee, wow, what a race that was. What a race. Let me let the drivers know. But yeah, Skull, this is, or are you saying is this the only race today? No, we do races every weekend. Saturdays we do Super Formula, also an RSS mod, and then Sundays we do F1. But we will be off next weekend for Easter. And any interviews? If I see Dudu Nadzu, I'll bring him in, but it doesn't
Thank drivers once again interview. Hop into interview waiting now. You have 2 minutes.
All right, I see Igor. Nick, you want to undeafen an interview with me? Igor, my man, no.
Yeah, again the same.
What happened? Into the chicane, I saw you going, and then what happened?
Oliver didn't leave me enough space, Red Bull guy, and I been, and after that moment I was 13, and I mean I had a pace, very good pace. I mean I had to go into the pits, and I was driving behind guys in Ferrari, and I was keeping the great pace, but unfortunately, again, some bad things happened to me. But what to say? I expect more luck next time.
I mean, I tried to warn the drivers the chicane overtake is not going to end well, and yeah, it didn't. So just
I couldn't do anything. Actually, I couldn't do anything because he attacked me and he didn't leave me space at all. And I went to the grass and I spun and story is familiar from that point. But yeah, but this is racing. Something
traditions.
that something that I was telling before. Some guys are too optimistic. They don't know where they can attack, where not, you know. And you're also the same driver. When I overtook him for the whole lap, I was like 5 seconds faster. He didn't want to let me pass, so I had to dive him. So that was some kind of payback. But yeah, good race. Anyway, good race. Good number of the people. Happy to see this, and it was very interesting.
Yeah,
at the
it
end.
was an intense race, and you had the pace, but we've noted the incident, and we will for sure look at it. So keep your head up.
Yeah.
Your time will come. I know you're a
Yeah,
good driver, so just keep at it.
No. Thanks. You also, I wanna say sorry to publicly to Haas driver. I made the one mistake. I pushed him a little bit, but I didn't overtake him. I gave him enough time, so I hope he didn't have damage. So
It
yeah,
happens, man.
sorry again for that. But that was also confusion because one guy was off the track and he went back to the track and he suddenly appeared on the track and was like, what happened? What now? And I started to brake and missed the braking point a little bit, but that was not hard incident. But I just want to say again, I think that was Jaden in Haas.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was.
Sorry again to him, but he managed to continue and I think he got points also. So that was a good race for him.
Hey, it's good sportsmanship, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. So keep it up.
I appreciate you two guys.
Thank you,
You're
Igor. Thank you,
you're
Igor.
doing a great job. You're doing a great job with this.
I
And
Yeah,
appreciate
so,
it.
sorry about the full course yellows throughout the race.
Yeah, no worries. I see you're putting a lot of effort in this, and I respect that because
Thank
I'm
you.
also the guy who is organizing leagues, and big respect for that. And I will be happy to participate in any race when I can.
Oh,
So,
thank you, man. I
yeah.
appreciate it a lot. It means a lot. So we love having
Thank
you. Thank you for being here. And,
Yeah, you deserve it. You deserve it completely because you're putting a lot of effort to make this happen and to make this racing great. I know sometimes we need
It's
time
tough.
to learn how to race between each other, but everything is fine. That's
It's
all,
tough, yeah. Yeah, it comes down to the drivers, but we'll do what we can. You just keep doing you, and I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Respect again, and see you next time. Bye.
Thank you, Igor. See you next time. All right, who else do we have from the box? Let's get Chester in here. Chester, I bet you were sweating during that, huh?
Yeah, I definitely not good through most of that race.
Your tires must have been dying at the end, huh?
0% on both rears.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was intense.
Rear
and-
deg is not good on these corners.
Yeah, it was tough, and Florian was catching you, but I think he spun. I missed it. I don't know what happened, but he lost 2 positions.
Yeah,
But
tough race. I was running podium for a while until I mucked it.
everybody had their moments. But good
Yeah.
race. Congrats on the P5.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's see who else we got. Let's get both Red Bulls in here. The Red Bull boys.
Oh, it's that recovery. I'm not gonna lie, Igor's chatting out his arse in that other VC, man. Lapped car, boots Ollie, you knob. Anyway,
Hey,
good race.
watch it.
We went from P50. Ollie and I went from the back of the grid into the points. 31s, high 30s, like mid 30s, 31s. Got damage on the rear. My wheel decalibrated under the safety car.
Oh no.
So I had to box, and then it took me like an extra 5 to 10 seconds to do the recalibration sequence. So, and then I was out behind like 5 other cars, 6 other cars, so I had a lot of work to do. And then I got pushed off by a BMW. I don't think obviously he didn't mean so. I think he just got a bit of curb, and the car just kind of, it's like the netcode equivalent of AC, kind of booted me off. Then I got pounded in the arse by Ismail. He apologized. You know, he kind of did a stupid, but I'm not angry at him. It's fine.
Well, hey, you guys had a good race, though. That was a good recovery.
We did have a good race. It was a very good recovery. Founds, would you like to explain what that fella did to you, you poor sod?
So,
Poor man.
what happened was coming up to the, I don't know what, it's the final, the chicane before the final corner.
Mm-hmm.
I was ahead of him into the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how wide he thinks that corner is, but I've got a clip. I'm very clearly ahead of him into the corner, and he just carries on coming around my outside. Like, you can't do that. I'm ahead. I have the corner. It's my corner.
It will be reviewed. It will be reviewed, and the person at fault will get a penalty. Don't you worry.
Yeah. And then the second time, he's a lap down, and then sends it on a car who's fighting a Ferrari. So I don't know what he's doing.
At that point, he was probably frustrated. But yeah, that's not called for. Yeah.
He might be frustrated, but he's still a lap down.
I'm not going to talk about any racing incidents until we see it from reports, but
that's
It was a good race, though.
Yeah, just be sure to put anything you wish for the stewards to review in reports of stewards.
nonetheless, good race. No matter what happened, you guys managed, and you got some good points.
Yeah,
So.
boy, tires went dead. Oh my god.
I was on I was on punchy territory.
Yeah, we both looked at our gauges, and the tread was on 0. Like, there was no red bar at all. It was just grey. Like,
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
man.
this
Anyway.
it was tough for tire side, but boys, we gotta end it. We got the endurance race coming up. We gotta do some things. So for those of you watching, if you're interested, we will be hosting a charity race around Sebring endurance multi-class happening in about an hour.
Yeah, 200 miles around 80 minutes of watch time, and if you do wish to help out with the charity, there will be links inside of that in the stream description to which you can donate.
Yeah, so we'll be racing for in support of Hope for Ukraine. It's a U.S.-based charity that is sending supplies to families in Ukraine. So yeah, information will be in our Discord, and you can find it in the stream, which will be up in about an hour. Same channel. So we will see you shortly, but not from me. I will be driving. So thank you all for tuning in.
You'll be joined by Chris O'Connor and James Turner as your commentators for that race.
Yes, unfortunately, no Dudu interview today. I guess he wasn't feeling it because of no points, but we will get him in next time. So, again, I am Adrian. This is Nick. We appreciate